Hi, welcome back to EST Online. Thanks for joining us for this final part of this mini-series on newspaper headlines or media headlines. Now, media headlines are very strange in English. They break a lot of rules. In the first part, we saw past tense becomes present tense. In the second part, we saw that future tense simply becomes to and the verb. In the third part, we saw that some words are missing, and, the. In this final part, we're going to look at what we call in English a double entendre. A double entendre is actually a French concept, entendre, and it means double meaning behind the word. Newspaper headlines love to use unique or interesting words that can somehow create a second meaning related to the context. So let's say, for example, that David Beckham, a football player, has got a new girlfriend, for example. The word score in English can mean to kick a goal, but it can also mean to get a new girlfriend. So the newspaper love to use these words because it matches the situation. David Beckham scores new girlfriend. It's a double meaning. He scores goals, but he gets a new girlfriend. So this is what we call a double entendre. This is why newspaper headlines are quite challenging. Again, we could take another, let's say, a sports example. Hit. Hit, we can say for hit a home run, but hit is also something popular, right? So maybe I could say Ichiro hits business success. In this case, we're saying kind of like Ichiro hits a home run, but he also has a popular business. Ichiro hits business success. So I often get asked questions on a weekly basis. Nick, why did they use this verb in the headline? Why was this word used in the headline? And in many cases, it's because the newspaper editor is trying to be intelligent, trying to be clever. You can often find this more in more reasonably priced newspapers. So when you go to the United States or the UK, if you find some of the casual newspapers, you're going to see this happening more commonly. So just be careful about that. If you stay with the more expensive newspapers or the business newspapers, it's less common, but you still might find it. Thanks so much for joining this mini-series. We hope you enjoyed it on newspaper headlines. It's always challenging, but make sure you're reading a little news article every day, 5-10 minutes. It's a great way to stay with the progress of your English. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye.